week here at ESPN, where we work to tell the stories of sports fans and athletes battling cancer and to highlight the importance of life-saving research. In September, the family of 13-year NBA vet Jason Collins released a statement saying that he is fighting for his life. Collins played for 6 NBA teams and was the first active openly gay player in NBA history. Well, today, we learned for the first time that he is battling one of the deadliest forms of brain cancer. Collins' former Stanford classmate, Ramona Shelburne, has the story.
This would be interesting to see if this belt even works. I think this belt would be too big, but we'll see. I'm now down to 240 pounds, and before this, I was like at 260. That was really crazy. To lose that amount of weight.
A little while ago, your family released a statement that you were being treated for a brain tumor. You have a little more than a brain tumor. Can you tell us what you actually have?
Sure. So I have a glioblastoma. It is butterflied. It's pretty much taken over. We just finished a treatment for radiation, but the glioblastoma will learn how to regrow.
If you had done nothing, how fast would it have continued to grow?
It would have doubled in size in like 2 to 3 weeks. I remember my brother talking about the battle that I'm going to face. He's like, you have to fight. And that's what I've done my whole life, is fight.
Checking in for your Nets, number 98, Jason Collins.
And knocked away by Collins.
Collins works his way in.
A landmark day in sports and in our society. NBA free agent center Jason Collins has become the first active men's player in a major team sport to announce that he is gay.
I told him I couldn't be prouder of him. To see a role model like that who's unafraid, I think it's a great thing.
I started being very forgetful. I would sit in a room and not realize how long I'd been sitting there.
He seemed to always want to liberate himself from his clothes, which is kind of funny and not typical of him. He says, well, I feel like my shirt's uncomfortable, but I don't know why it's uncomfortable, so if I take it off, I don't have to think about it anymore.
My brother, Jaron Collins, stopped by to check in on me. I didn't find out till recently. He said to my mom, do you think Jason has had a stroke?
The next morning, we went to the emergency room, and within 5 minutes, we were told that there was a baseball-sized mass in the middle of his skull.
The time frame that they gave was, if you do nothing, it is 6 weeks to 3 months of your life.
If you do the standard of care here in the United States for the stage of glioblastoma.
Yeah, it's 13 months. Yes, this is a standard of care, but I know what that path leads to, which is why I want to do things now.
You said you know where that path leads.
It leads to death. We don't want to just sit around and wait, which is why we're going to have to travel internationally for the next step. Right now, I'm packing for the potential of being there for 7 to 8 weeks. The country that we're going to, we got approval within 48 hours. We're doing experimental chemotherapy where they take EDVs, but it's basically like a Trojan horse. You attach a special kind of chemotherapy drug that can't normally cross the blood-brain barrier. It's really high-tech, science fiction type stuff, but we are in the city of the future, so let's do some future stuff. It was an easy decision to get more experimental. Just like I knew I was doing the right decision when I came out publicly, and if not for me, for someone else.
Jason has no fear. It's no surprise how he has approached this challenge. He's the rock of his entire family. And now the tables have turned and everyone's showing up for Jason.
I'm unafraid to break through a wall or try to do everything possible. I think because I'm so surrounded by love. And I know that my family is so strong and they will be okay.
Jason's NBA career, it was marked by bravery, and Jason once again has shown that same bravery in sharing his story, and I want to thank him for that. Jason and his husband Brunson, they plan to stay in Singapore for at least 6 more weeks, and whether or not they return or stay there in this journey, it still remains uncertain. Ramona, thank you so much for sharing that story as well. Our best wishes are certainly with Jason and his family during his treatment.